Didn't you hear me? I know who Martin killed. What's the matter, kid? Cat got your tongue?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a reply.
Oh, come on. Martin Guest committed suicide because he couldn't handle the fact that he committed murder.
Never. Never.
You have been lying for him ever since, which is why you tried to pin all the blame on Whit McCall for his suicide.
Oh, darling, did you come by at this wonderful early hour of the morning just to fling lies in my face?
I'm your conscience.
Spare me that.
All right. Fine. So I just figured that I'd tell you before I told Lisa and Brian. I don't know, I had this weird thing that I figured I owed you that much.
No.
Well, you just consider the debt paid in full.
Hey, Craig, well, who? I mean, you have all these facts and this knowledge. Who is the alleged victim? Just give me his name.
Come on, listen, just admit the
No,
fact.
I'm not admitting a thing. I'm not. The ball is in your court. Will the lovely young man just give me the name of who it was that Martin Guest killed? Oh. Yeah, you're bluffing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you're bluffing.
huh?
Yes, I do. You're good. I give you A for effort. You do, really. But you forget I'm the one that taught you how to do all of that. Yeah. A for effort.
Okay. Okay, you win this round. That's good. That's good. I'm not going to give up.
Don't give up. I don't like it when we fight. I like to fight. It makes me... But, you know something?
What?
You just got to bear in mind that this particular subject, you are chasing after fantasy.
Am I really? Well, if it's so fantastic, how come you're so scared? Huh?
I wasn't. I was stunned.
Yeah, probably.
I was stunned. Stunned that you would make such a fool of yourself. No, you don't make a fool of yourself. I'm just kidding you. No, come on. Well, listen up. Come on. Don't you want to do something? Let's do something. Let's have fun.
I'm not in the mood for fun.
Well, that's because you're going around with the wrong people. Come on, let's ride or use the sauna. Come on, do something.
Just stop. All right? Just enough.
That's what we got for riding.
Oh, my God. Well... Everybody's up bright and early this morning. Well, Antonio, Good morning, Antonio Reyes. I never thought that you would get up so bright and early, considering that you had a business meeting last night. How did that go?
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon. This isn't the Conklin's apartment.
No, it's not. Why don't you try the directory downstairs in the lobby?
Wait a minute, you little...
Why,
You're
Mrs.
not gonna go
McCall?
anywhere. You know, that was a dirty, rotten trick you played on my son by stealing the island right out from
I
under
know
him.
you're
Duncan McKechnie, at your
right.
service.
And don't you try me that Scottish charm on me either, buddy. I can't believe the things that you did to Brian. You better get out of town before he finds you.
You do, and if he finds you, when he does, he's gonna wring your dirty little neck.
I merely purchased a piece of property.
Purchased my foot, you stole it from him. And then you had somebody forge your signature on that annulment agreement. And then you took that deed, the one you practically stole, and you filed it.
Dear lady,
Don't you, dear lady, I mean, you bum, don't you do that. Now, if you have any sense at all, you're going to get on the fastest plane to Scotland and get out of here. I would suggest you take your dirty little rocks with you. Barbara, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Lisa.
Well, I'd love to stay and defend my honor, but the Conklins will be wondering where I am. Perhaps if you'd let me use your phone, The coast is clear. She's on the elevator.
Now, would you like to tell me what the hell you're doing here?
I couldn't stay away from you any longer.
My secretary told me about the early appointment you had with the private detective she recommended, and as I'm leaving town, I wanted to say goodbye.
Well, God, that was very thoughtful of you, but you could have phoned.
One of these days, you're going to learn to trust me. No matter what Iva, your husband, or Craig Montgomery keep telling you.
I make up my own mind about people.
Well, then how can I gain your good opinion? I've given your husband a terrific, high-paying job. I've stopped pressuring Iva to come back to me. When Barbara Ryan told me about your trip out here, I put all my companies at your disposal to find your half-sister.
Yes, you did that all.
And I was only too glad to do it. But you still don't trust me. Why?
Well, let's just say your past record hasn't been all that terrific.
Betsy, I swear I only came by to wish you well in your search. If you have any problems, if you need anything, don't hesitate to call Irene.
Okay, wait, Tad. Wait a minute. Would you like a cup of coffee or something?
You don't really have to be polite, you know.
No, it's all right. I can use the company. It's going to be a very long, hot, boring day. So I think you're waiting for Emily to show up or Mr. Edwardsy to find her.
Excuse me, Mrs. Andropoulos?
Yes.
Phone call for you long distance.
Oh, thank you. May we leave some coffee out here?
Certainly.
Thank you. Hello? Steve, hi. Oh, no, I miss you guys, too. No, well, the smog's not bad. Beautiful weather. If I knew that Emily was safe and I had you and Danny out here, then I'd be having the time of my life. Yeah. Well, how's everything else going?
Portion brought to you today by Cascade. Both regular and lemon scent Cascade leave your dishes virtually spotless. And by new Era Plus, protein power to cut clean through.
No more excuses for spots.
Ah, the kids probably unloaded the dishwasher.
Maybe she air-dried the dishes.
I think she borrowed them.
Louise, these are a little...
I air-dried these dishes.
No more excuses for spots. New improved Cascade fights spots better than ever. Under tough conditions like air drying, other leading brands can leave spots. Cascade's advanced sheeting action leaves dishes virtually spotless. Let's start this dinner over with new improved Cascade.
I'm starving. What's for dinner?
Everything looks wonderful.
She must have worked all day. Louise, this is beautiful.
Even when you air dry, there's no excuse for spots with new improved Cascade, regular or lemon scent.
Magnificent, tender rack of lamb. It's one of the reasons Cricket's restaurant in Chicago is world famous. Tonight, we're secretly replacing the fine coffee they usually serve with mountain-grown Folgers crystals. Will it be rich enough?
It has a nice rich coffee flavor.
The coffee is excellent, really.
Folgers instant. Oh, you gotta be kidding. This can't be instant coffee. Pending the highest, I rated it 10.
Mountain-grown Folgers crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Protein stains, when they're ground in, dried on, soaked all the way through, you need more power to cut through. You need the protein power of new Era Plus. Just watch. This tough grass stain is made of protein. And look, protein gets out protein. And now Era has even more power. Enough to cut through and clean the ground-in dirt below. Nothing gets out every stain. But now you can cut clean through with the amazing power of protein. New Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through.
No. If you got any chance of finding Emily, you got to follow up on him, baby. I know that. Danny's fine. The job's going great. And yeah, all right. Just let me know as soon as that detective comes up with anything. All right? Okay. I love you too. All right. Bye-bye.
So what's up?
She's just sitting by the poolside, but Emily's going to turn up, and they got a detective out there checking through the hotel staff looking for leads.
Where did she get a private detective?
Gosh, I didn't ask her. I figure Heather's old manager out there probably gave her a number. What's she doing?
These are the projected profits from this job.
What, are you sure of this? Mm-hmm. You realize we can pay off all those loans? I can keep the crew going on that house till the thing's done. Mm-hmm. And we're still going to have some left over.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Gosh, I think I'm going to end up hating Tad Channing a lot less than I thought.
Now, don't get carried away. This is no free ride. I mean, Tad never does anything nice without expecting a whole lot more in return.
Oh! Oh!
I don't think that's what they refer to as a slap and a tickle.
Oh, I can't believe that you would risk coming over here and being seen with me.
What was that what's bothering you? And I thought it was the kiss. You mean there's still some...
Oh, you're impossible.
I'm merely a normal male responding to the pheromones of an exceptionally attractive female.
The what?
Pheromones. Hormone-stimulating molecules. Stimulus, so they say, for the delights of sexual chemistry.
Oh, stay away from me.
The last time we were alone together, you certainly didn't object.
I did, remember? I did. Now, what are you doing here? How dare you come over here without calling me first?
Well, shall we call it a matter of honor? I gave you my word that I'd stall the fair Shannon's annulment.
You're not going to renege on that, are you?
McKechnie's word is, well, his word. But now that I own the island, I think it's highly likely that Brian will want me to sign the agreement freeing his intendant.
Oh, no, you can't. You can't, no. Duncan, it was going beautifully. That scam you pulled off was brilliant.
I modestly agree. However, Brian's bound to hear pretty soon that I'm back in town.
Lisa's probably beating a path over to his door right now.
Exactly. So if I'm to honor our agreement, I'm going to need your help.
What kind of help?
Well, I can't stay at the Lakeview Towers. Brian's bound to be camping on my doorstep, and I can't go to my island. It's the second place he'll look for me.
Fine. So you want me to find a place for you to hide out, is that it?
Here.
No, absolutely not, no.
Well, then, I guess I'll just have to find Brian and sign that little piece of paper. Pity.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Come here. Okay, you can stay. On one condition. One. I am the boss. Right? No funny business.
I didn't realize that Pierce Baker had come to a meeting.
Well, I didn't want to waste any of your valuable time until I was sure the deal had been set.
Oh, I see. You mean you wanted to handle it for yourself. All right. They sign, you've got it.
Thank you.
Craig? You remember when you used to make little deals behind my back just to intrigue me?
Oh, I could be very intriguing.
Yes, when you succeeded.
Which was very often.
I hope everybody in this room is looking forward to the party to celebrate Sierra's wedding as much as I am. Earl Mitchell has just been writing all kinds of marvelous things, tributes. There will be media coverage, glamorous people, all to the monument of the Walsh image.
Walsh image is my execute. Thank you. Tonio, by the way, I understand that you arranged for Steve to get the subcontracting jobs from Channing.
Yes. He was good friends of ours.
Yeah. Take care.
What was Craig doing here so early?
Yes. What was Craig doing here?
I'm not going to tell you. Oh, I'm feeling so good this morning, Sonny. Darling, would you like to come for a nice ride with me?
I'd love to.
Wonderful, wonderful. There's lots of coffee. Help yourself, right?
Hey, why'd you let Craig think that you got Steve that job? It was Tad Channing's idea, wasn't it?
Because it's none of Craig's business, that's why. And we both know that if Steve thought that job came from Channing, he'd never take it.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm going to head on up to the stables. Will you tell my mother that...
You will wait here.
Why?
Because I won't have you running after Craig. I saw the way he looked at you. He's probably waiting outside right now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The guy says hello to me and you're jealous.
Sierra, he stares at you as if he could undress you just by looking at you. No man will look at my wife that way. It's obscene.
No, the only obscenity is in your mind. I'm not going to let you make me feel like my feelings for Craig are dirty. That's ridiculous. And I'm going to the stable.
You will do as I say. I am still your husband, and I will tell you one thing. If I ever see him touch you, I will defend the honor of the Reyes name, and I will kill him.
I'm the first to leave my bed. Gotta get 'em dressed and fed. Give 'em all a little peck and some citrus hill select. It's a healthy little potion, one that gets 'em all in motion. From the taste right to the vitamin C. Every single glass I pour has a day supply and more. Citrus hill select. Gets their juices flowing and their day gets going and their juices get flowing. Citrus hill select is sweet from the heart. That's where oranges are sweet, making vitamins a treat. Citrus hill select gets your juices flowing. Citrus hill select gets your juices flowing.
When was the last time you really loved your hair? When you ran your fingers through it and felt pure silk? Can't remember? Or your shampoo and conditioner too fancy instead of fabulous? Fancy is those extra ingredients you don't need. Fabulous is Ivory shampoo and conditioner. Ivory cleans gently, conditions beautifully. Who needs fancy when the feeling is this fabulous?
Ivory shampoo and conditioner. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Hey, what's going on in here? Baking cookies for Daddy's birthday, Mama. Well, honey, you better get out the butter-flavored Crisco. But this recipe says margarine, Mama. Butter-flavored Crisco will make it better, more buttery tasting.
Goldeny Rich Butter Flavor Crisco has no salt or cholesterol. Use it whenever your recipe calls for margarine. See, flavors can fade during baking, but Butter Flavor Crisco is made just for cooking. Margarine isn't. So Butter Flavor Crisco gives foods a rich, buttery taste no margarine can match. More buttery taste in every bite.
These are delicious. I think I'll take another. Hey, girls, I thought them was for your daddy. Butter Flavor Crisco for more buttery taste every time.
So Eddie the Mole doesn't know where the drugs are coming from or why the pushes are clammed up.
Well, nobody said it was going to be easy. This thing is going to take some digging.
Well, I still say it's the big boys from Chicago. The heat's on up there, so I think they're moving into the smaller cities until things clear up.
We don't have anything to back up that theory, Costello.
And we don't have anything that says it ain't so. Besides, I'm not so sure this informant is being upfront with us.
What do you want him to do? Take an oath?
No, I just don't want to throw out any of my theories before we do some digging, like the lieutenant said.
How about lunch, Nick?
Hey, great idea. Let's go on down to Theo's. I got some more ideas I'd like to kick around with you about the Chicago mob case.
I'll pass. You can tell them later.
All
Okay?
right. Catch you later.
Okay. Sir, look, he's an awfully sweet guy, all right? I love him to death, okay? But his textbook theories are scaring me. This is not a hypothetical situation under the police academy here. This is the real thing. And when it goes down, it's going to get hairy. We've got big money here.
So what do you want to do? Go back to Hudson's department store?
No, damn it. I want a partner with experience.
Absolutely not.
Lieutenant!
No, wait. Now, maybe you're forgetting that somebody showed you the ropes when you were a rookie. Well, now it's your turn. I assign Costello to you because you're pretty good at what you do.
Is that a compliment?
Went like clockwork, Mac.
Hey, look at you, all dressed up. You waiting for a medal to be pinned on you or something?
No, I had to go down to court and watch Marcia Talbot get sentenced for the kidnapping she so willingly and eagerly confessed to.
And?
Life.
Oh, right. Justice prevails yet again.
And she still has to go on trial for Kevin Gibson's murder.
Doug Cummings' murder.
Ah, and there's an accomplice after the fact and 3 more.
Right.
Well, guess I'm going to be heading for lunch myself. Nice work, Munson.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, try not to go through any of my papers again.
Thanks. Me?
How's it going?
Oh, I think it's going. Why did McCluskey assign Costello to you?
Oh, come on, Margot. It's obvious you're the best man for the
Oh,
job.
you sound like a recording of McCluskey.
When I asked you how it was going, I didn't mean professionally.
Oh.
How'd the anniversary dinner go?
Oh, it was nice. It was real nice. Tom You know, he went way out of his way to make things special.
So why don't you seem happy?
Because in the cold light of day, nothing's changed. And realizing that makes me very sad.
Margot?
Yes.
Margot, help.
What is it?
It's Brian's Island. Well, you see, not exactly Brian's Island anymore, you see. There's something really weird is going on out there. Last night there were these two big ugly thugs, and they were digging up something that was buried there. They would have killed us if we hadn't run away.
And they have my shoes.
You see, and this morning there was this speedboat that kept going around the island.
just like
and there was a guy with a binoculars. He was spying on us. And then the boat left. It just left.
And they were going to track me down. I'm real sorry I sent Nick out to lunch. I think he'd be a natural for this.
So I told, thank you. I told Brian that we would be here, but before he gets here, please tell me everything that happened last night at dinner.
Well, there's not too much to say, except it went off without a hitch, thanks to your help.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So strange, Mom. The two of us being so self-conscious with one another. It's like a whole different thing. It's new for us.
Oh, darling, of course. That's only natural. It's just going to take you and Margot a little time, that's all.
Well, I keep saying that, but I'm beginning to think I might be kidding myself. Mom, there are times it's like the two of us... It's like we're strangers. We're caught in an elevator. We have nothing to say. We're trying to be polite, trying to fill up the space with a bunch of words.
Tom, when two people really love each other, they will work it out.
Thank you, Miss Lonely Hearts. So how are things with Mr. Earl?
Oh, just fine. Well, with the exception of that old Cinder Walsh. Come on. Oh, I'm such a fighter. I'm just like you. It runs in the family. You know that.
I do, excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No, send him in. Yeah. Brian.
Oh, good.
Hi. Jillian tracked me down at the courthouse. I was at Marcia Talbert's sentencing.
And?
Gone. Life imprisonment.
Oh, wonderful. It's the best news I've heard, and I don't know when.
Right, but you didn't get me here for that. What's up?
Oh, Duncan McKechnie's in town.
How did you find that out?
I was over at Barbara's real early this morning, and it's the strangest thing, Brian. He rang her doorbell, but he said, oh, it was a mistake.
Mistake?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
Well, wait, Brian, wait, what did I say? Did I say something wrong?
Tax bracket, 100% Colombian coffee, and picked by Juan Valdez, the richest coffee in the world.
If you're confident up north, raise your hand. If you're confident in Dixie, raise your hand. If you're sure from east to west, sure is what you love the best, raise your hand if you're sure.
From the bleachers to the Met, Sure goes on feeling dry, not wet, and helps keep you feeling dry and confident all day, anywhere.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
If you're like most women, it would take a lot to convince you that one maxi pad is different from another. But this material will convince you. They call it dry weave, and it's the patented covering on Always maxi pads. Look, it's designed to give us a drier kind of protection that simply didn't exist before. You're going to wish dry weave had come along a lot sooner.
Always. The touch of protection no other maxi has. Now, inside specially marked packages of Always, free simulated pearl earrings.
On Capitol.
This time tomorrow, you're going to be Mrs. Baxter McCandless.
It was the beginning of the rest of their lives.
To tomorrow.
But a ghost from the past threatens their future.
I ran into your fiancé at the airline office this afternoon.
My fiancé?
Don't worry, she had no idea who I was.
In the heat of the day on Capitol.
Holden, you better walk this horse, please. It's very hot today. I'm free spirit. I'll see if there's a pebble.
Okay, I'll take care of
To
it.
the right. Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Mitchell was here looking for you.
Me? Oh, I forgot. I had an appointment with him. Well, that's that. All right, my darling. Sierra, do you think you might finally tell your mother what's been bothering you all this morning? I'm just tired, I guess. Yeah? You're tired? Are you tired of jealousy, darling? Yes. I overheard Tonio with that ultimatum.
Sure he didn't mean that.
Yeah, don't take Tonio lightly, sweetheart. Because he's very like your father. And your father would kill for the family honor.
Well, what can I do?
Well, here, let me help you out. Don't worry too much, because we're going to Americanize Tonio. But I think, darling, you could just try to, you know, be careful. Be careful.
Look, Craig and I, we haven't been doing anything.
Darling, Craig loves you. So don't give him any encouragement, okay?
I haven't been. Good.
You know, I feel bad. I feel like I'm to blame for all this mess that you're in. In a way, I am. But Tonio is... I know Tonio now. I see him every day. He's a good man, and he's going to be such a success in business. You be patient. He'll make you a good husband, and just forget about Craig Montgomery.
Mother, I've tried. You know, I can stop seeing him, and I can stop talking about him. But I can't stop thinking about him. I can't stop loving him. I can't.
I understand.
Top of the morning, or is it middle of the afternoon, or bottom of the day? I'm hungry.
It's lunchtime, and I'm hungry, too, but I really have to finish this job before Ted gets back from Chicago.
Yeah, well, he's in L.A. Betsy ran into him at his office this afternoon.
What?
That was my reaction exactly. I spoke to Betsy last night. Now, according to her, Tad was the perfect gentleman. He was reserved and businesslike, and his secretary was the one who set up the private detective.
Does Steve know about this?
No, but Betsy's planning on telling him everything as soon as she gets back.
We got... Oh, hi.
Hi.
Listen, I was trying to get through to Betsy all last night. I understand you kept her on the line?
Well, I wanted to find out about Emily. Is there anything there?
No, nothing. She's still waiting to hear from that detective that, Heather's ex-manager must have recommended.
Hope it works out. Let's eat, huh? Come on.
Yeah, I really have to finish this.
No, it's okay. I'll handle it.
Oh, great.
Hello. Good afternoon, Miss Snyder.
Hello.
How you doing?
Well, how are you, my friend?
Great, just great. How you doing?
Well, to be honest, I would be doing much better if Craig Montgomery weren't still trying to seduce my wife. He uses every opportunity he can to be with her. This morning he showed up at the Walsh house even though he has no business there.
Well, look, welcome to the club. I mean, come on, he practically ruined Betsy's life. Now he's got her convinced that he's her best friend. And just take my advice and keep Sarah away from him, okay?
I intend to. Steve, the reason I'm here is good news. Ted Channing called this morning, and he's delighted with your progress.
Great. I'm glad to hear that he's getting what he wants.
She doesn't suspect a thing. Go give her that report on Emily.
What if the real Emily shows up back in Oakdale? Or calls from someplace else?
I'm checking on that now. Better safe than sorry.
Barbara Ryan.
Tad Channing. Have you checked with the Stewarts recently?
Yes, just an hour ago, and they have heard nothing. All right?
Excellent. I'll call you again this afternoon. Be in touch.
That insufferable man.
Not one of your favorite people?
Aren't you perceptive? Listen, I have a model showing up here any moment who I have to interview, so I want you out of the way. Do you understand? That means in the bedroom.
Alone? What a pity. Can I even say hello?
Oh, come on. Go. Right now. That's her. Go! Oh! You're right on time to...
Hey, you're eating bran cereal because it's good for you, right? Guess what's in it besides bran? Sugar. Up to 22 added teaspoons a box. Over a period of time, that can really add up. And up. Introducing a new bran cereal, Nabisco Shredded Wheat and Bran. The first high-fiber cereal without a grain of added sugar in it. Or even salt. New Nabisco shredded wheat and bran. If you're eating bran because it's good for you, why add sugar and salt?
Anyone who thinks jazz is cool ought to see my group when we're really hot.
Give your body the best.
Safeguard, the most deodorant soap lather you can get to clean odor away with the most deodorant soap protection you can get to help keep odor away.
Hey, that's important, because nobody wants to end their evening on a sour note.
Give your body the best with Safeguard.
The Corbetts are about to start their annual reunion. They'll have a great time devouring all of Aunt Becky's cooking. But soon, some of them won't be feeling too well. Whether it's Sandy's upset stomach or Brad's heartburn, the one that coats is the only one they need. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, it relieves heartburn, upset stomach, even diarrhea. Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Safeguard, the combination of maximum deodorant soap protection and a rich, thick lather. And by today's all-temperature cheer. 3 temperatures, 1 great clean. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Choosing your baby's sex. A Japanese technique yields dramatic results but touches off a debate. Should we tamper with Mother Nature? The story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. Sunday, Carol Burnett battles the body
I'm a big blob of nothing.
to become someone with a dream.
The first recovery house for women.
Life of the Party, the story of Beatrice.
This is CBS.
Get ready. Now Crush has 10% real fruit juice in a rainbow of flavors. For a taste so real, you'll want to peel it.
Feel me a crush, sweet darling. I want a taste that's bigger than real. Feel me a crush with 10% juice. It's the feeling I've just got to feel. Feel it down to the natural juice and a taste that's totally wow. Feel me a crush, you good-looking thing. Feel me. Feel me a crush right now.
All Natural Breyer's Ice Cream presents the dictionary test. Now, this vanilla ice cream contains lots of things like carrageenan. Now, what exactly is carrageenan? Let's look it up. Carrageenan, a colloid used to control crystal growth in frozen confections. Well, this Breyer's vanilla ice cream has just milk, cream, sugar, and real vanilla beans. It's all natural.
Breyer's all-natural ice cream. Nothing but pure enjoyment.
Colloid?
Why do you read TV Guide? TV Guide is the world of TV in a nutshell. A nutshell? Nutshell. It's just an expression.
If you don't read TV Guide this week, you might be missing something.
Gary Collins welcomes Kate Jackson to our next hour magazine.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Yeah, Alice. No, send her in. Guess what?
What?
The mountain just came to Mohammed.
Margot.
Margot.
I'm really sorry to barge in.
A crime has been committed. Tell me what it's not exactly what
Somebody,
it is.
somebody tell us
You
so
see,
much.
we were outside. We thought they were taking our body, but they really weren't taking our body. These guys, I mean, they're henchmen. They're henchmen.
Quiet! Thank you. Now, obviously there's something going on here.
But you see, we don't know.
Isn't quite clear. The question is, does McKechnie own the island legally?
Yes, the deed's been filed.
Sorry, girls, cops are out of this.
What they were doing is illegal. I don't understand this. What about the thing where they were digging up? I mean, what about these boats going around the island? What about my mystery?
Wait a minute. Why don't you two tell me what the hell is going on, what you're talking about?
Well, you see, something fishy is going on in that island. You know what I think we should do? I think that we should call Brian and tell him where...
Wait, Brian just left here, darling.
Where did he go?
Well, he didn't say it, but it's so funny. I mentioned that Duncan is back in town because he went over to Barbara's on a state.
Oh, my... He's back. Oh, my God. Come on, Harriet.
You two, Does anybody in this room have any idea what that was all about?
You've got to be kidding me. But those two are certifiable. I don't even know why I brought them here. I don't...
Actually, I'm kind of glad you did.
And I'm late, so I'm going to leave the two of you now. So just bye-bye. Have fun.
Wait a minute. McKechnie's appearance this morning was no accident, Barbara. I know damn well you put him up to this annulment agreement business.
You've been hanging around Shannon too long, Brian. You're crazier than she is.
You can't play this game much longer, Barbara. People are beginning to catch on. Forget about trying to jerk around Tom and Margot. And Shannon and I aren't going to stand for your tricks much longer either. So who's left, Barbara, huh? It's just a matter of time before Lisa and Kim and Bob and everybody in Oakdale finds out what kind of a person you really are. Your days are numbered, sweetheart. I'd suggest you get out of town while you've got a reputation left to protect. And while you're at it, take your Scottish boyfriend with you.
I had no idea there was such heat to your relationship with my wife's intended.
Oh, that man's going to deserve everything he gets.
And who are Tom and Margot, and what did they do to incur your wrath?
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right, baby. It's all right. You're loud. Your mom. Remember that? It hasn't been easy for you, has it? Oh, you know what? You know what? Tonio has to go to Mexico on the Campeche Bank deal. Why don't you go with him?
I suppose I could. My classes break midsummer.
Yes, you could go like a honeymoon. Take the company jet. I'll book you into a great hotel. And you can just be together.
Yeah, that might help if we went somewhere.
If you were alone and had a little romance in your life. Everybody needs romance in their life.
What about you?
Me? I need romance a lot in my life.
You know, when things started going bad between Tonio and me, I thought...
What? What did you think?
I know I'm just paranoid. Okay, I thought that something might be going on between the two of you.
Between me and Sierra, Ray, between me and Tonio?
I know, it's ridiculous. It's just that after what happened between you and Craig,
Darling, that was so different. Craig and I knew each other before we knew you. I mean, there was a different time. Tonio's attractive, and I like him. I like to look at him. But he is nothing but my employee and my son-in-law. Now, you understand that.
It's ridiculous. I never should have said that.
No, I'm glad you said it. I want people to say things. Tell me what's on your mind. If I could get Lily to tell me what was on her mind, my whole household would be healthier.
Excuse me.
Oh, Holden, how's Free Spirit?
I'm going to have the farrier come out and check his leg. There's something the matter with it.
Oh, all right, do it. Come on, why don't we go jump in the pool, all right?
Yeah.
And then we can have lunch. Lily ought to be home. I'll carry this for you, all right?
Thanks.
And then this afternoon we can get Fenwick and we'll think of something nice to do, just the three of us.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ida. Hi, Craig.
Here's your lunch. I guess you probably thought I forgot it.
All right.
Come on, darling. We'll go have lunch. Holden, don't forget to call the farrier before you eat.
Hey, how about you level with me for once? You say you hardly know Lucinda, right?
Right.
So how come there's daggers between you two every time you're in the same room?
Sonny, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to help your mother with the dishes.
I can't do that, Godfather.
I want you to clean up your room.
Sorry, Godfather.
Okay. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Smooth, creamy Jell-O pudding.
Jell-O Instant Pudding and sugar-free Jell-O Instant Pudding. Kids love them, and they're ready in just 5 minutes.
Godfather, you have my every loyalty.
Well, at least one of them's gold.
How about some coffee? It's decaffeinated.
Half a cup's fine.
You drink decaf.
Sure, and when I find one that's got a full flavor, I'll have a full cup.
This one does.
Brim?
It's got full, rich flavor.
Now this is a find. Fill it to the rim.
With the full, rich taste of Brim decaffeinated coffee.
These legs do different things all day. But at night, they can put on the same painful leg show. Cramps that wake you, restless legs. Q-Vel is made for these leg aches. Unlike ordinary pain relievers, Q-Vel relaxes the knotted muscles that cause the pain. It's the non-prescription muscle relaxant specially made for the temporary relief of occasional night leg cramps. Q-Vel for leg ache relief and peaceful sleep. At your pharmacy.
Gerber Baby Foods is about to reveal its complete recipe for strained carrots. Fresh golden carrots. Water. Now, wasn't that simple? All Gerber Baby Foods are perfectly prepared for your baby's nutritional needs without added salt, artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Those are the facts. Pure and simple. Gerber.
Pickle?
No, that's your pickle.
That was my corned beef sandwich, too. Here.
I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to come over here and eat all your lunch.
Sure. Not quite as fancy as last night, huh?
No, but not every day is a celebration in my best life.
Seems to me there was a time when every day was a celebration.
I gotta go.
You know, you're leaving without dessert. Happen to have here your favorite candy bar.
Oh, thanks, I can't. You know, no rookie, I gotta break in, you know.
How about dinner tonight?
Let's get something straight, Tom, okay? Last night was wonderful. It was really nice. But if anything, it just confused things more, okay?
Not for me.
We both need some time, you know, to think about what's happening and what's already happened.
I'm glad you're thinking. So I won't push.
Thank you.
What about a rain check for dinner, like later in the week or something?
I don't know. This is a really bad week, you know. I got a tough case.
You're really worried about this case, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy. Nervous cop means a careless cop. That's not good.
Are you nervous because of the case or because of this new rookie you're working with?
You mean because of Moran?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've stopped dreaming about Moran's death. But I, haven't forgotten. Yeah, he reminds me of Moran a lot. He's young, he's eager, he's enthusiastic, he wants to take a lot of chances.
His death wasn't your responsibility. I mean, he made a choice, and it was the wrong one, and he was killed, but you weren't responsible for that.
Yeah, I keep telling myself that, you know. You can't make choices for other people, and you certainly can't force yourself to make choices, not necessarily the right ones. I gotta go.
Listen, take care of yourself.
I'll try.
Dessert.
Yeah, I'm nervous, all right. But is it because I have a rookie partner? Or because I'm carrying your baby?
Very nice. Shall you try something on for me? Should I change in the bedroom? No. Actually, I have a house guest here, so if you don't mind. Oh, that's fine. Good. You've got a great apartment. Thank you very much.
Here's one you should know. A 5-letter word for button material. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, that's okay. Not okay. We're working. Got it?
Well, then I won't disturb you, Miss,
Darcy. Denise Darcy.
Duncan McKechnie, at your service, Miss Darcy.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Is Betsy in trouble?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a suspicious type, but I don't think... Oh, hi. Hi, Betsy just called.
She found Emily?
Maybe they, you know, that guy they were staying with at the hotel in Malibu she was with, they traced him to some resort up in the north of California.
Was Emily still with him?
Could be. They are going up there right now to find out.
There?
Yeah. I know. I mean, Betsy's going with them.
Why?
My question exactly, but, I mean, try arguing with my wife. Anyway, she's got some idea about flying back with Emily from San Francisco. Oh, she said to tell you, Craig, that she's sorry about missing another day's work.
Steve, don't worry about it. Follow that next time she calls, will you?
Yeah, right, I will. She should know one way or the other by tonight.
Do you know exactly where they're headed?
Not exactly. She said something about Big Sur country.
Steve, I should get back to work.
Right. Oh, let me walk you out. I want to show you that foundation we put in this morning, okay?
Good. That way I can report to Tad.
Okay, perfect. It's,
Ted has a lodge in Big Sur country.
Another school play?
Uh-huh.
Are you the lead?
Better.
Then you better clean up your act.
Huh?
Stage blood, makeup, chocolate cream pie.
Oh, no.
Act 2 is the laundry room. All the same temperature?
It's all one costume.
But they're different clothes.
So?
So, this shirt goes in hot, these pants in warm, and this grubby vest goes in colder beige.
3 detergents?
Just one, all temperature tier. See, hot, warm, cold.
This in cold?
All temperature tier.
Hey, everything's clean.
You're not the hero and you're not the villain. I thought you had a lead role.
Better. I'm the lead horse.
Nay,
nay!
3 temperatures, 1 great clean. That's today's all-temperature cheer.
Caramba, what a mess.
Mexican meatloaf.
Ole?
I need help.
So why's that lemon liquid here?
Got a better idea?
Undoubtedly. My lemon fresh joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt. Look, on tough foods like this, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Nice shine.
Uh-huh. Wow, great-looking table. Lemon fresh Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt.
When my husband decided to cut down on saturated fat and cholesterol for his health, I made some changes in our diet. One was to remove the fat from chicken. Another was to use Puritan oil. It has less saturated fat than corn oil and most vegetable oils. Look, when frozen, the leading vegetable oil hardens and traps the tomato. It has more saturated and other fats. Puritan lets the tomato fall. It has less of these fats. Puritan's great for preparing a diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol to help reduce serum cholesterol. And that may help lower my family's risk of heart disease. Try cholesterol-free Puritan with less saturated fat than most leading oils. I think it's important to cut down on saturated fat. Don't you? So the only way we're going to crack this case is if we get down and dirty with the scuzzballs. If we go in at the bottom and work our way up the ladder. We've got to go into these dives and get into the middle of the action.
Hey, great idea. Lousy idea. Margot, half the underworld knows your face.
No kidding.
You'd be a sitting duck.
I won't sit then. It's harder to hit a moving target. Come on, Lieutenant. It's the only way we're going to get these creeps.
And I'll be right there by her side, Lieutenant. Don't you worry.
That's right. Except when we go to Promises, okay? Because that's my baby, and I have a hunch I want to play out without you.
Hey, now wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute. You take orders from me.
Yeah, and you take orders from me, Hughes. You just remember that. Any trouble starts, you get out of there real fast.
Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'll be in the car, motor running.
You know, Nick, this isn't like Cagney and Lacey. I think you've been watching too much of them, you know? Here, we don't like to keep motors running. We don't want to waste department gas. Why don't you go home and you get into your civilian stuff, and I'll meet you at the Mona Lisa in about an hour, okay?
Wow, that's on the list, too, huh?
No, it's not on the list. You see, my brother and my mother-in-law own it.
Oh, I get it.
No, you don't get it, Nick. You don't get it. You see, it's clean. I'm just going there to see my mother.
Oh, you mean she owns it, too, huh?
She sings there. She sings there. She sings there. Go home.
All right.
Okay?
But you sure got some colorful connections.
Great kid.
Then why does he make me feel 90 years old?
Come on. In 2 or 3 weeks, you'll have him acting like a pro.
Don't count on it, sir.
All right. Anyhow, Good to see you eating in fine restaurants again, me. I'm heading home to a dinner of cold meatloaf.
I love cold meatloaf.
Well, not my wife's meatloaf, you wouldn't. Don't tell me. I know. Some man has 14 women as hostages in the post office, and I can't go home.
Go home. All quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
Buy you dinner?
No thanks, pal.
Oh, shucks. Here I am, all dressed up and no place to go.
I wish I could help you out, you know, but I just turned down Tom a couple hours ago,
And you want to play fair?
I gotta work tonight, okay? And besides, I need to get my head together.
Does that mean I'm part of your head? I'm flattered.
Good night, Hal.
Hey, Margot, you think your head will be together by tomorrow afternoon?
Maybe if I live through an evening with Mr. Rookie. I don't know. Wish me luck.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Oh, thanks, pal. Good night.
Night.
Holden, I'm sorry. I don't really know Miss Lily's plans. She'll just have to telephone you at the stables in the morning. And I must go and dress for dinner now.
Actually, I need to speak to you about something else.
All right, Holden, will you just spit it out?
With my ma out in Kansas, my brother Seth needs some extra help out in the fields. So I was wondering if maybe
I need you in the stables.
Well, if I could come by a little bit later in the mornings, that...
No, I would like to help, but the stables is a full-time job. Now, if you're not able to manage it, fine, I'll find somebody else.
I'll be here. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Mother, you know, Snyders, they've gone through an awful lot.
Yeah, the Snyders, they got that humble pie routine down to a science. Each one of them, they can do it in spades.
Now, I don't see any sign of that.
That's because you are without guile, my darling. Oh, thank you. I had a good day. You and me and Lily, I enjoyed everything.
I did, too. I feel better about a lot of things.
And don't you forget what I said about romance. Tonio's picking you up. Throw Tonio in the swimming pool. Take off Tonio's bathing suit. Smell the roses. Come on.
All right, I'll suggest that.
All right, darling. I want your happiness, you know. Your happiness means everything. Yours and Lily's. Everything.
Thanks. I love you so much, Mother.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh, I never heard that before. You kind of made my day. Well, I guess I better change. I'm having supper with Barbara Ryan, and she always looks so...
Yeah, well, you look beautiful all the time, even in that. Thank you, darling.
Sierra?
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. You startled me.
I'm sorry. Is your mother here?
No, she's upstairs changing. We had a really nice day together, and Lily.
Good.
I didn't think it'd be possible to have a nice day, not after the way you acted this morning.
Are you ready to leave?
You shouldn't have said what you did about Craig.
Sierra, the car is out front.
No, Tonio, we have to talk about
No,
this.
we don't have to talk about
Yes. Because you said that you would kill Craig. That's a little extreme, and you shouldn't use words like that so loosely.
this. Sierra, Craig is still in love with you. And you want him. So, he is an enemy to our marriage. What happens next is up to you and up to him. Shall we go?
Seth just called. He's coming in with Iva, but he's going to be a few minutes late.
Oh, so who's Iva having dinner with?
Me.
Well, that's nice. I just noticed here, sweetheart, that old Lucinda Walsh has dinner tonight. Reservations for 3.
Sierra Antonio. It's terrific.
I have an idea. Why don't you and Iva have a nice little cozy dinner upstairs in my office?
Because that's running away, but thank you very much. Thank you.
My office. That reminds me. I've got to give a call to our linen service. Do you know that they have cheated us out of 3 dozen expensive napkins? Tom! Oh, you scared me.
Hi.
You rascal. Are you here for dinner with us?
No, I'm here to see Brian. Julian said he called her from over here.
Oh, yeah. He's here, all right. He's at the bar. He's in a rotten mood.
Fun.
Oh, boy. And I've also...
Hey, Sis.
Hi. Oh, hi, darling. Hi.
How are you?
Well, isn't that funny? Tom just got here. He's at the bar now.
Sorry, Lisa. I'm not here to eat with Tom. I'm here to eat alone and also to see Mama.
Your mama. I gotta go talk to your mama before she goes on. Excuse me. Okay, darling.
It's not much fun eating alone, is it? Hmm?
Look, contrary to what everyone believes, I really am here to eat by myself. I did not come here to see Tom. Okay?
You tell him about the baby yet?
No. And don't say it.
Say what?
Whatever it is you're going to say, okay? I'm just confused enough.
Well,
okay?
one part of the reason that you're confused because you know deep down inside you should help.
Oh, Greg. I understand.
Hi.
Hi. You Cindy here, yes?
You here to meet her?
Yes, I'm having dinner with her and with Andrew.
That's wonderful. That's
well,
really
I'm glad
terrific.
you think so,
Come on,
Greg.
right
Why?
this way. I've got a wonderful table for you. I've got terrific specials for you. You're going to enjoy this evening. You are.
You slow down a little bit, that'd be wonderful, too.
Get your drink?
Champagne, please.
You got it.
Oh, long enough. Bartender, another scotch and rocks, all right? Appropriate drink, considering I've spent most of the day trying to track down McKechnie.
Yeah, and we spent most of the day where he piled all those rocks on your island.
Not my island anymore, thank you.
No sign of him?
Nope, and he's not registered in Lakeview Towers either.
Well, obviously, he's hiding.
Good reason. When I get my hands on him, he'll need a plastic surgeon.
That is not the best way to handle things, Brian.
Who cares? It'll make me feel better, and it'll make him feel a whole lot worse.
Look. Oh, of all the nerve.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
No, Brian, honey, don't...
These are the hands of an arthritic. Hands that know painful stiffness in the fingers. These are the hands of Phyllis Grandy. And this is her formula for arthritis pain. Arthritis Pain Formula from the makers of Anacin, now in new maximum strength caplets that give hours of relief from minor arthritis pain.
I have arthritis, but it doesn't have me.
Arthritis Pain Formula.
Well, if you even suspect a stain won't come out, go for the spray and wash first, because spray and wash has powered out more food, grease, and dirt than any other stain remover. So whenever something tells you it'll never come out,
That'll never come out! Never!
prove them wrong. Go for the spray and wash first, for stains you thought would never come out.
Friday, Danny Kaye is keeper of the secrets, and an ancient evil reaches out from the Twilight Zone. Then he's out there killing.
He's trying to get even with me.
And no one believes he exists.
We're identical twins.
Who knows where he will strike next?
Don't, Dad! Don't shoot!
Judd Hirsch, Brotherly Love, Friday.
She's America's shining symbol of hope. In honor of Lady Liberty's centennial celebration, CBS presents an encore performance, Ellis Island, beginning June 29th.
This is Dan Regin, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.